Okay, this is the video response for Jingleheartart's life competition. What changed in your life to make you appreciate it more? Well, as I have said in previous videos and on my Tumblr and stuff, I am currently coming off my antidepressants. I have been on them for 10 years, just shy of 10 years, and this is the first time I will have been off them properly for more than a couple of months in that time. And just recently I've become so aware of life around me again, to the point where I can see so much beauty in the tiniest, simplest of things. I notice the way the light hits things, and I'm not very good at articulating it at all unless I'm writing it. It's really weird. But basically I feel like I had been detached from my life, the life that I led around me for a very long time, and it's like I'm waking up and seeing things so much more clearly, and it feels amazing. I mean, it's sad in a way that I had been so cocooned in my own self and my thoughts and my negative attitude about everything, really. I mean, because of my depression I didn't work for nearly 4 years, and I'd kind of brainwashed myself into thinking, okay, I've found the love of my life, I've moved in with him, I'm getting married, I'm married, next thing to do, have kids, and that would be it. I mean, I've always said that I wanted kids really early, and now with the way that I'm feeling, it's ironic, because if I hadn't wanted to try for kids this year, I wouldn't be coming off the antidepressants, probably. And it's only because I decided I'm doing that, I need to be off them, I'm going to try it, and now I have, I don't want to have kids yet. I feel like there's life out there to grab, and I want to grab it, and the way that I'm going to do that is to start my own business. If you had told me that I was going to be doing this a couple of years ago, even a year ago, I would have just laughed and said, oh, don't be so stupid, I'm having children, that's going to be my life. There's nothing wrong with having children young. I still want them in the next few years, but I want to travel and I want to express myself without having to think about somebody else first, because I have spent so long thinking about other people instead of myself, putting myself on the back burner and just being quite horrible to myself, to be honest. I mean, the whole weight loss thing was sort of a backhanded compliment to myself, because it was like, oh yeah, you've lost some weight, but I was also telling myself you're useless. I mean, I can vouch for the fact, when I started my diet, I had a pair of jeans that were a size 16 that didn't fit, and they were my goal, and then within about 6 months I was wearing them and I still felt absolutely hideous, and I couldn't give myself the recognition for having got to that size and wearing those jeans, the ones that I'd cried over because I wanted to wear them so much, and I was in them and I was still saying, you're fat, you're ugly, you're never going to amount to anything, all you're going to be is a stay-at-home mum. I never believed my husband when he told me he loved me and he loved the way I looked. I never believed it, and for me to be able to believe him and believe myself, more importantly, that yeah, I look nice today, and do you know what, I don't care if I'm wearing a size 18, I look nice. It's like, my husband says I'm having a midlife crisis early. It certainly feels quite chaotic to suddenly feel like you're in control of your life and that you can steer it in any direction you want, instead of just, you know, plodding along on the same path. I'm just really, really, really grateful that it sounds really odd. I'm grateful that I had and have suffered with depression, because if I didn't, I don't think I'd appreciate the vividness of how I feel about life coming off the medication. You know, I've spent my adult life up until now with this filter around me, and now I'm not having this filter sort of pick and choose as to what I react to emotion wise. It's amazing to me that I can feel this elation of happiness when I'm happy. At the same time, it's scary when I'm sad and down, and I do have to kind of pull myself back and say it's okay, you can feel like this, just don't make it into something that it isn't. Don't overanalyze it, because if you do, then you end up going back into this spiral down, and I don't want to go there again. I mean, I'm not going to say I'm never going to go there again, because I might do. That's just the way that depression works. I hope that now I can feel everything again, and I can see things, and my creativity's coming back. That's the other thing I lost. I stopped reading. I stopped listening to music that I liked. I never made an effort with my appearance. My makeup was pretty bland. My hair was boring. Just everything really. I didn't paint. I didn't draw. I didn't, collage, which was something I used to love to do. And I've started it all again, and it feels amazing. And I don't quite know what to say that is the one thing that's changed, other than coming off medication, but it really has. And I wish there was somebody I could thank completely and solely for it, but I suppose when I really, really look inside myself, it's me. It's me I need to thank, because I've never given myself credit for anything, and to be able to say that I have overcome this thing that has shadowed my life for so long, and to feel like I can grab anything by the horns and just do it and come out smiling for the first time in 10 years, it's amazing. So yeah, that's how I feel about life at the moment, and that's what life is about for me. This sudden realisation that I'm not alone, I'm not worthless, I'm not ugly, I'm not useless anymore. Thank you.